What the hell was that?
I think that's on my side. Fuck.
What was it? Birds?
Static. No, static.
I'm hearing like birds. I think I'm hearing birds or like a chair squeaking.
No, it's
Yeah, I
static,
don't
and I
even
think it's from
know.
my headphones.
I'm wondering if my parents are home. I can't tell.
I don't think it's. I don't know what's going on, babe.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's. I think I hear it too, but I don't know if it's on my side or yours.
Oh,
Is
my
there a
parents
switch?
are home, I think. You hear
Oh,
that?
pues. No,
You don't hear that?
no.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with another Why Run podcast live premiere episode. I kind of noticed that it's getting longer when I say that.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Now. And now. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting smart now. Mm-hmm. And up on panel, we got Just Rap
Boo.
being smart over here.
Being a smart ass.
Mm-hmm.
Smart Alec.
Damn you, Alec.
Who's Alec?
Alec Baldwin. Or
Oh,
Alec. Is it Alec or Alex? Alex,
Alec.
right?
Yeah,
Alec?
Alec.
Yeah, damn you, Alec.
Mm,
We know you did it on purpose. Just kidding.
did he though?
Just kidding. Did he though?
Oh no, we're gonna be sued.
Oh no. Yeah. How are you, Just Rob?
You know, just me being me,
Mm-hmm.
just tumbling around.
Smart Alec. Yes, tumbling around. Yes.
I hope that static's not coming through. I don't know where it's coming from, but
You hear it?
maybe maybe it's a entity trying to talk to us.
A static because I don't know.
Do you hear it as a static sound or no?
Well, the headphones that I'm wearing, it's like really close to my hearing aid, and like you can hear the little squishy, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
you know those big ass headphones that you got. You know how it has that
Yeah.
cushion.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm hearing because the cushion is rubbing up against my hearing aid. So I'm hearing that, but I but I hope it's not. Well, I don't think it is. It's going into the cast, but I don't hear a static.
so it's almost like my headphones when they squeak, and I'm like, I hope you guys can hear that. And sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Is that what
but
it is? Oh.
I don't
No,
know.
what I hear is a static sound. Kind of like remember back in the days when you would put an electronic next to a speaker and it would make that sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear. But I know that my headphones, because they're kind of fucked up, they're getting messed up. The wired ones. Well, actually, it's my phone. My phone's like 15 years old. It's on its last breath. I need to just let it go. But
Hi.
yeah. So I don't know if it's the headphone port, like the jack, or if it's the headphones. But sometimes, like when we're talking, I hear a little bit of static, especially when I plug it in to
Mm.
charge, because I have to keep it charging. Otherwise, it dies in like 10 minutes. So I don't know. But right now it's gone. So
Right now it's gone.
yeah.
So was it static or was it like a buzzing sound?
No, like static.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Oh no,
I
now it's
don't.
back.
Oh fuck. Maybe
You know
you
what?
moved.
Earlier today.
What?
What?
I said maybe you moved.
No.
No.
I'm a professional podcaster. When I'm podcasting, I don't even breathe. Right? Okay. I hold my breath. I mute the phone and then I breathe.
Oh.
I don't mess with stuff. I don't touch anything. I don't mess with bags.
Mm-hmm. That's the
I
way
don't
it
do
should
any of
be.
that stuff. I close my window. I close my door.
Mm-hmm.
In the summertime, I'm baking in the room. It's like an oven.
Oh,
I'm all sweating,
I'm
but I'm
sorry.
professional.
Yes, you are. It's the way it's
I kind of,
done.
I kind of want to try the. Remember how we were talking about the microphone,
Mm-hmm.
using the microphone, but then I don't know, would I have to use my Beats as headphones, because then I wouldn't be able to hear you. I don't know. It kind of sounds like it talks, though. The static sound. That's what I'm saying. What if it's somebody? Ooh,
Oh, what?
I heard it. What are you
You
trying
heard
to say?
what? Oh.
The static. What are you trying to say?
Mm.
Who are you trying to communicate with?
He's like, you fool.
I know, fucker.
Booker.
You fucker. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to wait. We're doing the show.
You're funny.
Yo, this. Okay, never mind. What if
Well, what?
what if that thing is interfering with your hearing aid? Your
What
headphone.
thing?
Your headphone.
Interfering, my headphone interfering with my hearing aid?
Yeah.
But my hearing aid isn't connected to the podcast or to my computer. Does that make sense? Because this headphone is plugged into my tower, so I don't have my Yeats on. I was trying to connect my Yeats, at least the right side, to my computer, but it wouldn't connect.
Yeah.
So I'm using my, like this is plugged into my tower, these headphones. If we were to do it the other way with my Utes, and I think that would be a lot better, but I don't know. I hope it's
We'll have to
not.
try that. We'll
What
have to try all these different ways
ways? Yeah.
to do it, because not right now.
What, do you want to tell everyone the good news?
What's the good news?
Oh my God.
What?
My hearing aid.
Oh, you tell them. You tell them,
Yeah, I said
please.
it a couple times. But yeah, everybody, I got my hearing aid in my left ear. I got it the day before yesterday, and it was an experience.
Yeah.
And when the guy first shoved it in my ear, he was like, "How does it sound?" And I was like, "It sounds weird." And I explained to him that it sounds like if any of you guys ever like recorded yourselves on a digital voice recorder, like before cell phones had apps, you guys would have like a voice recorder. It sounds like you record yourself, and when you play it back, that's what it sounds like when you hear stuff. So it's not like regular, like how you normally hear. Yeah, it sounds like a live voice recording, and you're hearing yourself play back. So that's what it sounds like. And I know, Rob, you have quite a few voice recorders. That's how it sounds. Like when you say something and you play it back, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I was telling Rob that I hope having this hearing aid in as I'm doing a podcast, I won't be like yelling. Because I know sometimes when I talk, when I tell you guys, I don't like hearing myself, not just the negative, well, turning a positive into a negative. Like, I know sometimes when I get like overly passionate about something, like I start damn near screaming. So me talking, like right now, I feel like it's keeping my voice at a tone, because I feel like if I were to talk like louder, like I would hurt my ears. So yeah, and I'm watching the levels on this program, and like I'm talking in the yellow, and I noticed before I was always talking in the red. So I'm kind of I think I'm at a good enough level. So I hope that this episode, when we play it back, it's good. You guys wouldn't have to adjust the volume every time Audie is screaming on the Wine Room podcast. So yeah, I don't know if you notice a difference. Yes or no?
And the way you talk?
Yeah, like the tone, like the volume, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it better, or you prefer me screaming, babe? I'm kidding. But for real.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
Through the phone, obviously, I can't tell. Well, I don't know if you know, but like I can control the volume on my side too. So if I lower it, sometimes when you have your eats, it sounds super fucking loud, but it's not necessarily you. Like sometimes I can hear the background more than I can hear you.
Yeah.
So I have to lower the sound. But when we're doing the podcast, sometimes you do sound louder to me, and on the show, you sound way more clear than I do, because obviously I'm on the phone, so there's a little bit of a filter, and then you're on the microphone, so you sound clear. So when I'm listening to the playback, I'm like, okay, sometimes I do have to put the volume up when I'm talking, and then kind of lower it a little bit when you're talking.
Oh,
but
shit,
I don't think that
really?
I don't think that that's from.
Sorry. No. Go ahead.
I don't think that that's because you're yelling. I think that that's because you have a microphone and I don't, and I'm on the phone and you're not.
Oh, so do I need to like up your volume then? Because I can do that right now. No.
No, it's been fine. Only the last show, both of us sounded a little weird. It sounded a little echoey, but you said it was the program.
Yeah.
But
It was editing on a different program, not this one that we use, but a different program that I used to edit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do it in the way that I was doing it before.
In the beginning, yeah, the sounds you were higher than I was, but I think we fixed all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also telling you, and it's funny to me, but not funny. Like, I'm not making fun of you, but I'm happy for you when you came out of that place and you're like, oh shoot, like I could hear pebbles on the ground and car tires and stuff. Like you could hear all these details.
Yeah.
And I was like, that reminded me of when I got my contacts and I could see everything. And I was like, holy crap. So I know the feeling that you had. It is a little overwhelming sometimes, but it also makes you realize just how much you couldn't hear. Like,
yes.
It made me realize just how much I couldn't see. Because to me, it was like, oh, this is normal. This is how everybody sees. But then when I put on the contacts, I was like, whoa, I could see every fiber in the leaves. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. So, yeah, I was happy for you. But, yeah, when you say you were getting emotional, I felt that, because I knew that you just don't understand how you went through for so long without being able to hear. But I'm happy for you. I'm glad you have it. I hope it doesn't. It's gonna feel a little weird in the beginning. Your ear's probably gonna get a little raw, but just stick with it and keep using it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with it. And I do feel like I'm getting like used to it. I'm just afraid of, well, this is like my first ever hearing aid, and the cool thing about it is you can adjust. Like, okay, I'm really beginning to become a robot. I'm gonna become an AI
Ooh.
because this hearing aid, it does come with an app. Oh, we have a visitor in the studio. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What is this?
Only me. I don't know. Came in the mail.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, what is this? Uh, what? What is this? Do you? Oh my gosh, I got served.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got something in the mail. Should I open it? Live and
What do you mean you got served?
and
What
I don't. I
is it?
have this. My mom gave me this envelope. I don't
Uh-oh.
know who is, and this is sent from. This is sent from Phoenix. Where the hell are my scissors? Oh, I'll just rip it. And then once you open it, you're done. Oh, yeah, I ordered one of these. Okay. Well, it says, well, the person's name is Daniel, and it's shipped
Damn,
from Phoenix. What did you?
Every
Damn
every
it,
time I hear that
Daniel.
name, damn Daniel, damn Daniel.
Yeah. Was it like 2 weeks ago? I was doing Grubhub deliveries, and I got this one. It was a good fucking offer, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have my Grubhub shopping card, where yeah, you pay for it with this, like, whatever it was, a PetSmart shopping and deliver, and they required that I go into the store, pay for it with the Grubhub card, but I didn't have it. And when I came home, I tried looking for it and I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, I need to order another one. But yeah, and when I went into the app to do the job, I just ended up canceling it because there was no other way I could, do the job without it. And I didn't have this card in my Google Wallet, because you can have, if you do like Instacart, you can have the Instacart virtual card in your Google Wallet on your phone. So if I were to use my Instacart card that way, I'd be able to do the job and get paid. So yeah, and I got it. That's why I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, my mom just gave me a shove and she left. Like, damn, okay. Thanks, Grubhub. I'll try to do better. But okay, so yeah, like, I know I told you guys about my bottle cap on the side of my arm. You stick it in my arm, and it sends my blood sugar levels to my cell phone. Now I got a freaking hearing aid that goes to my phone, so you can mute your hearing aid if you don't want anyone yelling at you, like you just don't want to hear it. You can turn it off. Well, not turn it off, but you can mute it. You can adjust the volume, like if you want it to go up, like higher or lower. If you are in a restaurant, it has a pre-setting for that. Like if you're in a restaurant and you hear all the glasses clinking, and
Yeah.
people taking a fork and doing the Ace Ventura thing, where they're like, like on the plates,
Yeah,
people
that's right.
talking, people shouting in the kitchen, like, it has like a pre-setting to like a restaurant setting where it lowers all of that, and you can actually hear the person talking from across the table from you. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. If you're watching TV, like it has a setting for that, like it just enhances the TV, and it adjusts the levels depending on how far or close you are to the TV. So that's pretty cool. Listening to like music, it has a presetting for that. And you can even adjust those too. Like if I had it like on a music setting, and if I wanted to hear more of the bass or the vocals, I can adjust it that way too. And you can save those presets. And it my hearing aid, it charges on a charger, which is freaking cool. It comes with like a case, and then you just throw your earpiece in there, and then it just starts charging. Which and the case that it comes in, it's like you can charge that too and take it with you on the go if you need to. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, and on your app, it tells you like the percentage of charge your hearing aid has left in it. And I think that's about it. And you just put it in your ear, and there's like this little, it looks like an antenna, but it's not. But you can use that to like pull the hearing aid out if the hearing aid is like really, really in your ear. Yeah, you just pull on this little plastic tab, and like it pulls the whole thing out. And when I wear it, it's not very noticeable. I sent you a picture, right?
Yeah.
See, it looks like I'm not really
Yeah.
wearing anything. I like that.
No, it sounds like. I mean, it looks like the only thing you can see is that little thing that goes over your ear.
Yeah.
Your ear. Your ear.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can
goodness.
barely see that too. I mean, I guess just depending on the angle you're looking at me, you won't be able to like see it unless like you're like taller than me and you like really get close to my ear, which I
Yeah.
do not recommend because I'm gonna smack you.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna smack you.
Yes.
So just don't do it.
Yeah. So, honestly, I've been okay without hearing, right? But like, I'm mainly excited for the hearing aid because of the podcast, because I know sometimes like when I talk, I am like shouting. Like I feel like I'm shouting. And Rob said, you want to tell them like when we first met, like you were like, yeah, I think you asked me if I was deaf or something,
No,
or you were.
No.
I
So
mean, you explained it to me in a way, so
you said it, and I was gonna say that before, well, earlier right now when you asked me, and I forgot to say it, and I was gonna interrupt you, but then I didn't. I was gonna tell you that at first, because I remember you telling me that you couldn't hear, and then or that you couldn't hear from your left ear. But when I met you, because again on the phone it's not the same thing. But when I met you in person, you didn't talk like a person that can't hear. Because I know people that can't hear, and they talk loud because they can't hear themselves talking. So they don't have a inside and outside voice. They talk the same because again they can't hear themselves. So when I first met you, I was like, "Are you sure you can't hear? Because you don't talk like you can't hear." And then you were like, "Yeah, I can't hear from my left ear, or I can't hear you." And yeah, I can notice sometimes, of course, when I was trying to talk to you secretly, you're like, "Hey," you would turn your ear like, "I can't hear you," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot." Because again, you don't talk like you can't hear. Does that make sense? Kind of like when people tell me like, "Oh, I couldn't tell that you can't see because you don't let it stop you." No, I said, "Babe, we're fucking blind and deaf and shit." Fuck. I told you we're old. You're like, "No." But yeah, it's I don't know when you were talking, it wasn't like you were talking loud. The only time, of course, and I kind of mentioned it the other day, is when you're mad and we fight or something. Then yeah, you do get loud, and I'm like, okay, I can't hear. Lower it. So I not that I'm looking forward to our next argument, but maybe you won't yell this time.
yeah, maybe. But if I want to yell, I'll
You're
just
like,
take
no.
it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you just take it out or
I'll
mute
just
it
mute
with your
it.
device.
Yes.
I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, maybe just stop me before like things get really heated and just be like, babe, put on your hearing aid.
Well, remember what I said. I mean, again, it's not that I'm trying to shut you up
Yeah, I
from
know.
telling me the things that are bothering you.
You want
But
it.
when
You
you get
want to keep it fair.
no, just when you get really high pitched, I can't even hear what you're saying. So it's kind of pointless for you to be yelling.
Yeah.
So maybe if I plug my ears, that'll be the signal that I can't hear anymore. Like, okay, you're gonna break glass right now. I can't
Okay,
hear
let me
anything.
clear something up for you guys. When I do get into like debates or fights, like I don't raise my voice to like shut someone up, or I don't raise my voice to be like, oh, because I'm louder, I'm right. You know, like I don't do that. Like I do get over passionate, or I just get like so hyped up. Like I just talk like that. I
Mm-hmm.
just get, I do get loud. But yeah, and it's not right. Like let me say that, because and I only say this for the fact that when I do listen back to my podcast, and like it does kind of sound like from time to time like roar, like you should be this way and you shouldn't be this way, and like if you're this way, then how dare you, rah, like, because that's to me, and I'm pretty sure people that don't like me will agree, but I don't like the way that I sound when I sound like that. Yeah, I sound like that, but like not a lot of times people are gonna take the message of what I'm saying. They're just listening to like just how I sound and the deliverance of my point or my reason, or and it just doesn't sound good to me. Like I'll be the first one to say it and critique how I do these podcasts. That's why like I wanted to make this cast to see how I sound. And I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a lot of other tests because of, like the headphone situation. Like right now I tried adjusting my hearing like on the app. Like I put it up 2 times, like I don't know, like
Mm-hmm.
the neutral one is 0, and then you have 1, 2, and then it goes on up. So I had it on 2. That's why it's like, okay, should I have it up when I'm doing the cast? That way I can keep myself at a tone, because I don't want to get like I want to get used to it, but I don't want to get used to it in a way where like I'm yelling and like my left ear is like getting back used to me yelling. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, okay, maybe I need to put it up on a 2 instead of a 0, so that I can keep myself down. I don't know if that makes sense, but
But isn't that
it's only because I have my ear on my right ear, it's completely covered with the headphone. If I had my yeets on, I could still hear myself talk. So I don't know why I feel like it's important for me to hear what I'm saying. Like I feel like if I don't hear myself, I feel like I'm gonna mumble. Like people that really can't hear, like they can't talk right, I guess. Because I know a woman that's like that. She's completely deaf in both of her ears, and when she talks, like she talk, no disrespect to her, but she talks like a toddler. But that's just how she hears. Like she hears people as if they talk like that, so she talks like that. Or she can't like make out words due to her hearing. But like I feel like if I don't hear myself talk, like I'm gonna stumble on my words. What were you gonna say, babe?
are you afraid that having your hearing aid now and not wanting to get super loud, do you think that that's gonna take away from your passion though?
From doing a cast?
From being passionate
Oh,
when you're talking about like certain things.
Shit, I'll probably get so fed up I'll just take the whole damn thing out of my ear.
Be like,
Just so I can
listen
be
up here.
passionate. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't. That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, because to me, when you get passionate and you get loud, as you say, like don't pay attention to how I'm saying it, pay attention to what I'm saying. To me, that's the same thing as like, for me, for instance, when I talk and I get passionate about something, I use my hands a lot. Like I use my hands. I talk with my hands.
Yeah, he does.
And so when I'm talking and I'm expressing something that really means something to me, I use my hands. So that's like somebody tying my hands down and being like, okay, don't get passionate without swinging your arms. Does that make sense? Like, so it's almost like you're probably not gonna
Yeah,
get
when he
as
gets passionate,
anymore.
he curls his hands like he's gonna like choke the shit out of somebody, and he's just like, yeah, and then it's like, whoa.
And I know you gotta move around. You gotta don't stand so
I have to
close.
get on the other side of the bed.
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm
sometimes
kidding,
I
I'm
don't
kidding.
know. No, but it's true. I don't notice it. I don't notice that when I'm talking. I'm talking about something that means something. I use my arms. Like I swing my arms more. But
Yeah, that's his
so to me,
Italian side of him.
I must be Italian because yeah, I do that. So to me, it's kind of like I said. I don't want for you to lose that passion, to feel like, oh, now I can't get loud because I can hear myself now. It's like, no,
Yeah,
still
yeah,
be passionate about the things you're passionate about.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been through speech therapy before. Like when I got my full set of dentures, like I had to relearn how to talk. I don't think I'll ever air these, but like I've been podcasting, I've been on the radio, I've had digital voice recorders of how I used to talk when I had all my natural teeth, and I sounded horrible like talking. Like I don't know, like I was slurring all the time. And when I went through speech therapy to learn how to talk with a full set of dentures in, I was like, making comparisons, and I love the way that I talk now, because before I couldn't even like new ears almost, like listening and comparing, and I'm just like, holy shit, like I wasn't even talking right when I had
Hmm.
my natural teeth. So talking now, I sound a lot more. I don't want to say like professional, but like I just sound a lot more clearer.
You enunciate
And
more.
hmm?
See, clearly I don't. I say you enunciate more. I sound on the phone. I
Yeah.
sound like I have a lisp, and in person I don't feel like I sound like I have a lisp. I do talk different, but I don't know.
Yeah. So with my hearing, I mean, I don't know, like it's almost like I have to relearn like the volume of my speech, because let me tell you, I'll say this one thing before we go, but like my brother, like every time me and because my dad, he has a very very loud passionate voice, and he just naturally talks like that, and I figure that's where my voice and volume comes from, and I think me and my dad, we have very powerful voices, and like my dad, he can get like really loud telling a story. I can get really loud telling a story. You guys know that, but like when we're all eating together at the table with family, like my brother, like we get so loud telling a story, and my brother's always like shh to us, and
Hmm.
me and my dad, we both get hurt. Like we do get butt hurt, because we're just like, that's just how we talk. Fucking get over it. Like, and there were times where me and my dad were walking out of the restaurant like crying, because we're thinking that like he doesn't want to hear our stories, or it's almost insulting when someone shushes you. And so, I don't think my dad has bad hearing. I think that's just literally like how he talks, because my dad has
Hmm.
perfect eyesight, he has perfect hearing. He can hear like birds flying way the fuck up in the sky. Like he could hear.
Yeah.
And my dad, he's the one that like, oh, if the wings like flap like this, and if it sounds like this, it's this kind of bird. Like my dad is very like, he can hear very well. His voice is just very powerful. And I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe I have some of that, but maybe me yelling or like sounding really loud like is because of my hearing, and I can't hear myself, and so I'm like yelling.
No, well, I don't think I have enough time to really speak on it, so I don't know if you want to stop right now.
Yeah, we'll pause it and we'll continue when we come back.
Okay.
So stay tuned, everyone. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you were gone, I took out my hearing aid.
What? Wait,
Huh?
you cut off
Oh my
when I was done. What?
gosh.
I know they're fucking with us right now, babe.
Yes, they are. And we're recording. We're not even live.
I know.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. So what were you saying?
No, that when you were gone, I took out my hearing aid, and, because I think you were asking me last night, like, how often I was going to wear it.
Hmm.
And I said, just when I'm doing the podcast and when I'm out working.
Hmm.
Oh, shit. Did you hear that?
No.
There's things like creaking around in my office, like these boxes that are stacked up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house. You're not welcome here. And quit fucking with our audio.
Yeah. What she
Rob's
said.
a hype man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tell him, eh? Tell him.
Come on.
Hey, don't be shy, eh? Tell him, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. She's. Yep. I feel the spy energy. And who the fuck keeps messaging me?
Sorry, babe.
It's probably. Is it you?
I sent you
It
some
is
stuff,
you.
but I didn't send it right now. Did it just go now?
Probably because I had to mess around with my Bluetooth and my Wi-Fi and connectivity and all of that shit, and nothing worked. So
Great. I just gotta fix my eye. Fuck.
Yo, I.
My eye.
Oh yeah, we're back. By the way.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, Rob's a reptilian. He has to rotate his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
And I have to
Take
rotate
it
what's
out.
in my chest. I'm kidding.
My
Or
wife is
am I?
robotic.
Oh, well,
I
that,
sound
yeah,
like a-
for sure. I got my bottle
I
cap
sound
in
like
my
a robot.
arm.
Did you hear that?
Beep, beep, boop.
I sounded robotic when I said it. My wife is a robot. Oh, shit. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh. Yeah, just Rob is spilling all the business. All our business. Ooh, 3:33 on the timer.
So, before we went on break, I was gonna mention, you talked about when you're at the public places and stuff, and your brother gets mad at you and dad because you guys talk loud or whatever he thinks is loud. But I think I told you about this before. I told you that I think it's more of his insecurity. He just doesn't want to draw attention to you guys. Because I don't know if he feels like people are gonna judge you guys for being Native American and the things that you guys say or the way you guys talk, maybe. But who cares? Who cares if you guys talk loud? I mean, yeah, we're sitting there gossiping about someone, then I would be too, like, hey, shush, shush. But like when I try and point something out to you and I try not to make it obvious for the person not to see or hear me, you're like, what? Like, never mind. But then you take it like I just don't want to tell you, and I don't want to tell you in front of them. But
yeah, that's why I'm like, text it to me.
yeah. But that was in the beginning.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize, how much you couldn't hear. But the other part about that, I'm sorry, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, just real quick. I don't know how well my brother hears, like how good he hears, but like sometimes like when he's sitting next to me and like I get loud, like he does kind of like like his ear, like then he'll like hold his ear, but like still like somebody could just do that to like shut you up or like, and oftentimes I felt like he just don't want to be embarrassed, like I'm embarrassing him, and I don't know why he does that with my dad, but like my dad's feelings end up getting hurt. But what were you gonna say?
Well, maybe he does have sensitive hearing. Maybe he can hear too well, but he does talk soft. I sometimes can hear good. Other times I hear more of the spiritual stuff. So when we're at a restaurant, maybe he should sit on the same side with your mom and his wife, because they all talk soft, especially in public. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
they do.
Speak
I'm
up.
like, what? Use your
Yeah.
outside voice.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe they
yeah.
should all sit on the same side so that we can sit on the opposite side and be like, okay, you guys have to talk louder because we can't hear you anyway. So that's one. And then the other thing, the spiritual part of it is sometimes when we go, it depends where, like it doesn't happen everywhere, but when we went to that one place for, whose birthday was it? I think it was Savannah.
Yeah.
We went to Wifey's.
Yes.
That place to me was fucking loud, but it wasn't in a modern way. It wasn't like their music was loud. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like it was packed and there was just a bunch of talking. Actually, when we went to Lynn's, it was way more packed. But for some reason, even the conversation that was being had in the back was super fucking loud to me. And then your brother's trying to talk to me, ask me questions, and he's soft spoken, and I can't really hear him. So I was just like, okay, I need to focus on what's happening at the table and not what's happening way back there. So it just also, like I said, it depends on where we're at, what's going on around us. That's how loud the spiritual stuff is. And again, if he doesn't understand that or he doesn't want to deal with spirituality, then maybe we shouldn't sit on the same side of the table. Again, because sometimes I hear stuff and I want to ask you about it, or if I want to point it out to you, like, hey, can you hear that? And you're on that side and he's talking to you and you're talking to him. I just kind of give you a look and it's like, what? Like we're not on the same page.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should think about our seating arrangements. Because there's times, like I said, that day that we were at Wifey's, that it was super fucking loud. I couldn't even hear you talk, and you were right in front of me. And like you said, you do talk louder than your brother, but I couldn't hear you talk either. And I was just like, damn, why is everything so fucking loud? But in the moment, I didn't even think about it being a spiritual thing. So it happened too at that one place. What was it? Sampan or something like that?
Yeah.
That one place that we go to, and it was quiet. There was no people. Like there was maybe a couple that was next to us. But you know who was really fucking loud to me?
Who?
I know that you heard it. the guy that was on the other side, the guy at the place where they play pool.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he was fucking loud to me, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
dude, shut up. But I think it was a spiritual thing too, because I could hear him like
Mm.
as if he was in front of me. And I was just like, dang.
You can hear him gulp down his beer.
Yes, yes.
You're like, jeez.
Jeez, swallow
Down.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't swallow so loud. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should start sitting that way. You, me, and Dad. And I don't know how I talk when I'm in public. I don't think it's that loud, but I definitely talk louder than your brother. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Again, I don't know if it's that he does have sensitive hearing, or if he just doesn't want to hear what we're saying.
Remember on that platform? Remember I posted a video of the drum group, like that we're singing to the drum. Remember, it's like a okay. If you watch that video, you can see some of the guys like covering one side of their ear, and their other hand is hitting the drum. My brother, he's a powwow singer, and he outsings. Like you say that like, oh, he has a very like small voice or whatever, but my brother can outsing like a entire drum group. Like when you hear him sing, you can tell that that's my brother. So like I think me and my brother, we are just like my dad. Like we just have powerful voices. My brother, he can outsing an entire drum group. So but when you see him drum like with a group alongside a group, he does cover one side of his ear. So obviously that's, you know, because they're all singing high pitched. Like every single one of the drum group members, like they all have high singing voices. So when they're singing next to each other, they have to cover one side of their ear. Not all of them do that, but my brother does it. So when I'm talking to my brother and I'm sitting like next to him, yeah, he does kind of like cover his ear like, oh shit. And I'm just like, whatever, I'm telling a story. I'm telling it how I'm telling it, you know? So, I mean, I don't know how well his hearing is, but if we are like my dad, I'm pretty sure he has good hearing like my dad, but I don't think my dad has a hearing problem. That's just how he talks. But for me, I've had like a bunch of earaches and shit like that as a kid. So, and I never got treated. Like they never thought to take me to the hospital and be like, yo, why is my daughter's ear oozing? So yeah, and it was always my left ear. Not to mention, I remember I got into a fist fight with, you know, these girls. You know, basically I got jumped. But I remember being hit on the side, like where my ear is, and I heard it pop. And like I just thought it was like not my ear. Like I just thought like maybe it was just like my skull or something. I don't know what the fuck to think when I was getting jumped, but I remember like hearing like a crack or like a pop. So like, but I don't recall me being like, oh fuck, I can't hear. You know, like I just think I've always been like that. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I just had to point that out about my brother, that he's a very high pitched singer. He is really loud, louder than his bandmates. And he did cover his ear when he was singing. And so I'm thinking that he does have, you know, like his hearing is supposed to be where it's at. And I am just loud. I am just loud. I don't think I have a bass to my voice. When I was a kid, I did. I fucking talk like a boy. I think I talked about that on the Y Run. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't talk to my friends or classmates. Because when we had three-way calling for the first time, and my friend, she called this guy that everybody liked, all the girls liked in class, and like, she was like, oh, we're calling you three-way. And he's like, who? And she was like, you know, say something. And when I did, and he fucking said another boy kid's name. And yeah, that stupid ass made like 2-3 fucking guesses, and they were all boys' names. And I was like, oh my God, I'm out of here. I fucking sound like a boy. So yeah, I didn't like my voice for the longest time.
Yeah, I still don't like mine.
I like your voice. Everybody loves your voice. When you start talking, they're like, ooh, who is that? They
shouldn't. It's annoying.
No, they do. They do. And you're stuck with it, and that's okay.
I was telling you the other day that I feel like I sound like I'm pouting when I talk. Whenever I hear myself on the playback, I'm like, what the fuck? I sound like that? I sound stupid.
No,
and I think I told you, yes, I do. To me, I do. But I told you too, when I was a kid, my brother used to make us rap. And he would play it back, and I'm like, oh, I sound like that? Hell no, I'm never going to talk.
You're like, I'm out of the group.
Yes. I'm like, just kick me out of the group. And he was like, nah. But that was funny. Hearing myself on recording, I was like, damn, I sound stupid. And I still sometimes feel like I sound stupid.
No. No, you don't.
I'm like, so when people tell me that, they're like, oh, you sound good, or you sound sexy, or you sound soothing. I'm like, you need to get your hearing checked. There's something wrong with you.
No, nothing's wrong with the way that you talk.
No, I don't know about that.
I
Why
just
do you
find
sound so
it
sad?
funny when yes, that I was just gonna say that when you were telling me when somebody was like, why do you sound so sad? And then you said a friend of yours said, yeah, he sounds sleepy, sexy, and sad or something like that.
Yeah,
that
I
shit
thought it
had
was
me
kind of.
dying.
She was like, "Why do you sound so sad? You sound like the weight of the world is on your shoulders." And I'm like, "Yes, thank you. That's how I feel." She's like, "Did you have a tough year?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then my homie was like, "Yeah, you sound like you're sad, sleepy, and sexy." I was like, "What the heck?" No,
You do.
I'm all the seven dwarves.
No. Yeah, I mean, I've had people tell me that like, oh, you sound like you're always happy, or like wow, you sound so happy, like what's the good news, or and people don't believe me when I'm just like, man, I'm miserable, like I'm just unhappy, I'm mad all the time, I get frustrated, I'm short-tempered, I'm a fucking killjoy, like like I do feel more of those things, and like it doesn't align with the way that I
Oh,
talk.
you're cutting off.
Oh shit, yeah, try to shut me up.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you know what, I played back the first clip and I did hear that buzzing sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it caught on the previous clip. But it's not like yeah, like it's there, but it's not like.
I still think that something was trying to communicate with us before.
I think so too. And you know what? I recorded when you were playing it back to me. I have that.
Oh, for real.
So I
And I
don't know
didn't
if
even
you want.
catch what I first heard. I didn't even catch it because um I don't know. Everything just stops working and then it works again. So when we first got on the phone, my headphones were not working. And I hadn't moved anything, so I was like, what the heck happened? So I unplugged them and I put you on speaker, but I muted because sometimes you can hear it. So I was like, I don't want her to hear all this stuff. Let me mute the phone. So I muted it on my side, but I put you on speaker. I unplugged the headphones. I plugged them back in, and then I could hear through the speaker. So again, the headphones weren't even connecting, but through the speaker, I heard a man's voice, but in like a staticky robotic type thing. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, what? And then when I said what, I was like, dummy, record. So I grabbed my other phone, but my headphones, my beats are connected. So sometimes, this is why I always get mad because I'm like, I don't know where it's picking up the sound from. So the microphone was connected from the beats, and I didn't realize that. And then I was like, oh shit, maybe I need to be closer to the beats. Because on the little wave from the iPhone, I could tell that it was picking something up and not clear. So that's when I put them next to the headphones, and then that's when you sighed. And I was like, wait, babe, something's coming through. But by then it was just I don't even know how to describe the sound that was coming through after I heard a man talking, or a male voice talking. But it was weird because I couldn't make out what they were saying either. So that's why I was like, wait, what? But then you wanted me to play the recording?
Yeah, if you want to.
Is that what you were saying? Hold on, let me
Yeah.
turn up the volume. Hopefully it picks up. Because remember, the very first beginning of it, maybe the first 2 seconds, are the tail end of that voice thing. And then it started making this weird sound. So hold on, let me see. When babe sighed, I was like, wait, babe, because I could tell she was getting frustrated. And I was like, wait, something's coming through. But I'm gonna send it to you too. So I don't know if you want to post it with this. I don't think you can, or play it, or just for you to have it. But
Yeah, I can. Yeah, send it to me if you can.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Though. Something was
Yeah, it
trying to come
is.
through.
You know what it sounded like?
Well,
Exhibit song. Oh no, that was See Murder.
see murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
remix.
I just wish. See, this is what I was talking to you about yesterday about having that voice recorder that it's activated by voice.
Sound,
But
yeah.
I don't know how it works. I guess I should mess with it. Huh?
Yeah, you should.
It's supposed to start recording when it hears a voice. So I was telling Audie that I should comes through because yeah.
Oh, you kind of cut out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you just paused.
No, I was talking.
Yeah, you cut out for like a second.
No.
Ooh.
Earlier today, babe, I don't know if you heard me. I don't think you heard me because you didn't react to it. But when I was telling you about that one show, the House of David show, and you went to watch the trailer, that waving sound. Remember that wave sound?
The waving
sand?
sound? Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
sand sound. Yeah, that came through.
Ugh, that fucking bitch.
You still think it's her?
Yeah,
I don't think it's her.
I think so.
I think it's the negative spirits don't want us to talk about certain things. I think that's when I hear the
Well-
waving sound.
They're all a part of it, in my opinion. That's why I'm just
Yeah,
like,
that's
ugh. But, I mean, The reason why I think it's her is that was happening a lot during that time. And like when we felt she was coming through, then it would come on heavy.
Mm.
So that's why. That's why I think it's her. Or like just checking in or just
I
being
thought she
like,
was a
yo,
tapping sound.
motherfucker. Huh?
I thought she was a tapping sound though.
The tapping sound?
Yeah, because remember I told
No.
you there's a tapping sound.
Well, yeah, they're tapping, but like I think she would resonate more with that sand sound.
Yeah.
Either that or that other one, because remember I told you about my my vision in the very beginning of us like
Mhm.
conversating, like talking, like because her hair was flying everywhere,
Yeah.
as if it was like really really windy. So like you know you combine that vision with the wind or the sand sound. So
It's
I
crazy
mean I don't
because
know.
to me it sounds like whooshing. So it
A
does sound
wishing
like
sound.
like air but water, like wet air. So when I say wave,
Mm.
because it sounds kind of like a wave, but it sounds more like air. I don't know. It's a weird sound, but I can hear it. But I mostly hear it whenever we're talking about spiritual stuff.
Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes. The the tapping sound that would happen in the beginning a lot. It was really really loud. Now I think I'm just used to it. There are times that it comes in clear, and I'm just like, I know. You're trying to tap in. You're trying to listen. But
Fuck you, Jeff. Jeffrey. Yeah. Yeah. My neighbor from down the street.
well, he drove by.
Yeah, on his stupid ass motorcycle.
I didn't even hear it.
Cut the brakes. Mm-hmm. His family's a fucking. They're just. I don't know. I mean, I say anything.
Let's not say anything.
They like to lip off and mouth off. That's all I'll say. And she was mad that I even said anything. And I was like, yeah, I already know what it is. And I said that to her. I was like, you're just mad because I'm speaking up, telling you like not to do in my fucking yard. And she didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Go on with your doofus, son.
We need cayenne pepper.
Yes,
It does
or
work.
lie. I don't know. Like I don't like chihuahuas. I think they're very mean little fuckers.
Fucker.
Yeah, like because I've seen those videos like that like reels and like yeah people that have that are saying that pit bulls are dangerous or Rottweilers are dangerous and like it's those fucking chihuahuas, right? But anyways, yeah, I don't want to hurt an animal. You know what I mean? Like I don't like chihuahuas. They have chihuahuas and they let them piss and shit in our yard. And I'm just saying like, hey, like please. And she's just like, well, we pick up after them. And I'm like, no, you don't. And I know that because it's me and my dad. We're the ones throwing their shit across the fucking street. Like it's, you know, we don't have dogs anymore. So like we're the ones that are fucking cleaning the yard. So you're lying. I watch you guys. You guys do not. I don't like. Where's your poop bag? Like you don't have one. So yeah, she was lying right from the get. So yeah, they allow their dogs to piss and shit in other people's yards, and it's like, it should be your yard. Like, man, I would not allow my dog to piss in somebody's yard. And when I took my dog for a walk, I would always, like, when I see her, like, sniffing, and I'm like, over here. Or we go somewhere else. So, yeah, I don't know. They're just not. But I wouldn't want to put, like, pepper or, like, lye in my yard and, like, hurt an animal. I just don't. Like, I would be scared,
What does the lye do?
It burns the skin on contact.
Oh, see, no. That's
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like I would, you know, but if people were running through my yard in fucking bare feet and you're telling them like, no, don't fucking do that. I don't like it. Like it's disrespectful. No respect for other people's property. But if they kept doing it, I probably would have done it. But no.
Well, with the pepper, because you know how animals,
They
sniff first, so it's not like it's gonna cause breathing issues or brain damage or anything. It hurts. It doesn't hurt like you're cutting them. It's the same thing as us smelling black pepper. It's gonna make us sneeze. It's uncomfortable. But it doesn't.
Well, I think an animal would smell it like before they get there.
Yeah.
And it would be like, oh fuck no,
so.
not going over there.
You would think so, yeah. But okay,
Yeah.
they go and they sniff, and then it's like, oh shit, no. So they get away from there, and it starts training them to not go there.
That's you know what? We should ask Cindy.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, how do you get these fuckers away from my yard?
She'll say the same thing. I think we did talk about it before.
I don't recall.
I think it was cayenne pepper. Yeah, because I was like, we need to go get some.
Pepper flakes.
No, because then we're going to have peppers growing all over the place.
Oh, for sure.
Man, I forgot what I named those cactus up on the roof.
I know, right?
I think one was Victor,
Alejandro?
No.
Alejandro? I don't know.
I know I named the Victor, but I don't know if it was a cactus or your toe. What was your toe's name?
I don't remember.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit. Alejandro. I don't know. I don't know where I got Alejandro from.
No.
That's fine. Yeah, he named my big fat toe.
Yes, I did. But what was it? Arturo?
I don't remember.
Arturo. It was Arturo.
What?
Arturo.
I don't
Arturo. Because I was like Arturito. chiquito.
Oh my god.
So Arturo was your toe. I think Victor was one of the
Cactuses.
cactus, and the other one was Frank.
Frank. Oh,
Frank and
okay.
Victor.
We have to write them down.
Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor. You know what? I think there's another cactus growing out there. Up
Oh
top.
no.
Yeah.
Why are they growing up there though?
Because birds, when they're building their
Oh,
nests,
that's right.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're like flying seeds up there or
Mm,
something. Yeah, and then it just starts to grow.
that's true.
Mm-hmm. I actually want to yeah, I don't know nothing about growing cactuses or anything, but I do kind of want to bring them down and like pot them.
Yes. They're
But
good, babe.
yeah, I'm gonna need like a big ass monkey wrench to handle them and then bring
Oh
them
yeah.
down. Yeah, handle them from the base and then bring it down
Yeah.
and pot them. Yeah, because they're
You
gonna
know
get
what we
really
need to get?
big. Huh?
I was gonna say, you know what we need to get before the summertime?
What?
We need to get you guys some aloe vera plant.
Aloe vera
I
plant?
have.
Oh yeah, yeah, for our
I
skin.
need. I need to get the ones in my
Mm.
yard because the landlord wants us to get rid of them.
Get rid
I
of
guess
what?
the aloe vera plants
Oh, they want really? Why?
because it's in the ground and they're saying that it's causing the gate or the fence to what is it called? It's eating up at the fence, which I think is bullcrap. But
Yeah, it is
whatever.
bullcrap. Mm-hmm. Like you do it. You're the
But
landlord.
I know. But see, they just want to pull
Old
them out and
head.
throw them away.
Huh.
They just want to pull them out and throw them out. And it's like, no, screw you. We buy food for it. It gives us food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not food, but medicine.
Yes.
So I'll probably just give you guys one of the ones in the back. But yes, we do need a pot of aloe vera. Every household should have one.
Oh, I'm gonna take those out home.
Oh yeah, we should.
But I don't know if they'll stay growing out there though.
Why?
I mean,
They
of
just
course,
need
like
sun and
the
water.
soil, sure, but like, what they just need sunlight.
Yeah, sun and water. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Sunny
Okay.
and water. And you can bring them in too. So, oh, you know what? Remember those bag pots or whatever?
Bag
They're
pots.
They're plant
Oh,
bags.
oh, they're like canvas
Yeah,
canvas
maybe those are
bags.
good. Yes,
Yes.
we should do that.
Yeah. I want an indoor garden, but like I want one of those. It's like a rack, like it looks like a bookshelf, but
Yeah.
obviously you put your plants on there, and you can have a light on there that mimics sunlight, but you can have it like a yellow light or like a purple light, and I want a purple light.
Yeah.
And you can like mist. Yeah, like you can hook up like a mister on there, or you can just mist it yourself. But I want one of those.
I'll be your mister. I'll go over there and I'll spritz them with water.
And we can
talk
talk
to
to them and like sing to them,
So, yeah,
and then
just
they'll wave
said
back at us. Yeah, you just I didn't even
I
hear
say
you.
we'll talk to them.
Oh my gosh, see, I'm not listening. Oh no.
Well, we're talking at the same time. We said it exactly at the same time. I just sounded deeper when I said it.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that in the house somewhere at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it would have to be in the living room, no? By that window.
Yeah.
But the couch is there, so.
I don't know. We can put it somewhere. We can put it like maybe in the studio where I paint. We can put it somewhere in there. We'll make room.
In the studio where you paint.
Mm-hmm. Remember where Dad's workbench is? Remember I was at that table right there?
Oh, but there's no sunlight there. Oh, but you're talking about the light anyway. So
Yeah, the lighting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should.
Yes.
We need plants. We need life.
Mm-hmm.
Especially medicine plants.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get some. Oh, you know what? My lavender plant is really big too.
Is it? You should take a picture. I want to see it.
Yeah. I need to clean.
Alright.
I need to clean around that. I need to clean up where my what is it called? Rosemary is. My rosemary, my lavender, and the aloe vera plants. I need to do a lot of yard work. Oh no.
Yes, it is hard. It is
Yeah,
hard.
just
A lot to maintain in our lives, and we want more.
yes, we do.
Yeah. I don't know if I should say this because it pertains to, you know who,
Say it.
my ex. But
Say it.
no, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm just saying it was with him. But anyhow, when we were together, jumping from hotel to hotel, we had this money tree that was given to me by my sister-in-law, and I kept it alive for months while we were like out like that. And obviously, I wasn't like happy, but like, I know I talked about like needing something to take care of. You know, like I had my cat, I had my dog, and both of my girls, my dog and my cat, they both passed away. And when they passed away, like all my time was spent with him, like trying to take care of him, and I just didn't have any, I just felt like I couldn't do it, right? But when my sister-in-law gave me, it wasn't us, like she gave me a money tree. And I felt like, I mean, obviously, like, I knew and believed that it was alive, because it was growing and, growing new leaves and things like that. But I didn't want to leave that plant with him. So, like, remember how I said that, like, oh, when we were together, like, I never wanted to go back to the hotel because he was there, like, I would go back to the hotel just to water that plant because I know he wasn't. And I was the only one that would, like, I would put the plant, like, next to the window so that it gets some kind of, like, warmth or whatever. And I would leave. And I'm just like, man, like, I don't want to go back. But then I'll think about the tree. I'll think about the plant. And I'm just like, oh, I better go back to the hotel and move the plant, get it out from the sun or else it's going to crisp because it was the middle of summer. So I would drive all the way back just for that plant. And, of course, like, his lazy ass was fucking sleeping and, just not caring for shit. Not even fucking picking up after himself. But I would go all the way back to water the plant and, like, remove it from the sun. But I was the one that kept that tree alive. And, of course, I do believe that nature will tell you things. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Oh, I felt like, because I was the one talking to that tree. Like, when he wasn't there, like I would play music for it. Like, I would play music on my cell phone and I would leave it, like, right next to the plant. And, I would, like, talk to it and I'm just like, Ascoli, you're here with me. Thank you, you're here with me. Like, you're, like, bring me more money so I won't be, like, worried so much. Or, like, bring me more money so, like, I won't be so tired. Or, like, I would pray to the tree. And, like, that tree was, like, growing. And what I believed was that when some of the leaves would start to, like, turn brown, I fucking knew that something bad was gonna happen. Like, it was so weird. Like, my tree, like, I looked at my tree to tell me stuff. Every time it was growing a new leaf, I'm like, Esquili, yay, more money's gonna come. And, like, I would get money. And, like, when the leaves would turn brown or, like, when they fall off, I'm like, fuck, like, something bad's gonna happen. And then sure enough, something bad would happen. Like, where I would have to spend, like, a couple $100 on something, But when things really got bad with me and him, like, that tree just completely died. That's why I was like, Esquili, for doing all what you could for me. I know it was hard being around that piece of shit. I know you couldn't handle him either, huh? Like, and I had a proper thing for it. I took it somewhere, and just left it there and prayed. And but that was, I could never keep a plant alive, like, I've had other plants. And we are back after a week.
I was gonna say, are we really gonna pretend like it didn't take us a week to get back?
Yeah, the program actually stopped recording us, and so yeah, that's what happened.
Yep. And we did not recap, so we don't know what the heck we were talking about.
We don't know what we said.
Yeah, I don't know either. I forgot.
So we are gonna end this episode here, and we're gonna air it within this next hour, maybe in like half an hour, something like that. But is that what we're doing, or are we recording again? No idea.
No idea. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we have a lot going on, and just Rob has to leave, so I guess that's what we're doing. Because he's like, hurry up, I gotta leave at this time. So yeah, I don't know how to end this. It was very short-lived. After
no, then I think we were on for like a whole 2 hours, no? Almost, when you ran out of space.
Yes. Well, I'm saying like now it feels short-lived because we're like saying bye and everything.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Bye.
Hi. Bye.
Bye.
Aw, I miss you already.
I know.
You said that like a for real, like a for sure bye. Like bye, so long, farewell. Oh.
No.
That's my alarm.
It is 4 o'clock.
Yeah, just Rob thinks it's the Popeyes guy.
Last night she was talking about going to get the coupons cashed in. I'm going to redeem my coupons. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere.
I just wanted chicken. My goodness.
Right. Anyways, tune into the next show to see what's going on with us.
Okay, well, wait. So, just so that it's not just a hi and bye, what do you think we'll be talking about in the next episode?
We're going to hopefully finish at least one more of the deep thinker topic. Because we still have two after that. So we'll do a two or one this time because I don't have that much time. And then we'll do two the next episode, the next time in a month.
Yes.
the next time we see each other.
You're like before the end of the month.
Yes, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I felt like I needed to talk about something, but I forgot. But yo, if you guys missed it, go to the Re-Up podcast. I just published a new episode yesterday. I actually did a highlight today, so go check out that highlight, which, it's going to make you want to press play. So be sure to hit up the highlight, and then the episode, the links are provided. You can follow us on TikTok and Facebook. And if you guys didn't know, or I know I said it in these clips, but go to missdjhoodie.com and check out the prompts that I'm doing. I do one in the morning and I do one in the evening. And if you go to my hoodie site, you'll be able to see my responses and things like that. So you guys can also do them along with me. You guys can even post them in the comments on Facebook. Everybody fucking has a Facebook. So go to facebook.com/the Wide Run Podcast. And everything will be listed there. I got reels and videos and links and all of that over there. So trying to be more active on Facebook. So if you guys want to communicate with me, us, and the podcast, then that's where you guys want to be. And right here on YouTube. Oh yeah, and and also, Rob's been doing a lot of spaces on Twitter X. So go to x.com/Rob's Just Thinking. And if you guys want more content from Rob, then that's where you want to go and press play on all of his works. Honey.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Don't follow me.
Follow him.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to see any of you there.
Oh my gosh. They're like, God, he's such a jerk.
What
No,
was it,
he's
buddy,
actually
brother?
he's
Oh, man, I see your
actually
stinking face.
no. He's actually
No.
very cute, fluffy, and cuddly.
Like a snapping turtle.
And he has
That's
snap packs. He's like, I'm
Snap
not
turtle.
sharing.
No, I'm not sharing. I don't share my stuff.
But yes, go check out his go press play on his spaces. He has a lot of important things to say. And I guess that's it for this episode finally.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, babe, for joining me on this this week-long episode.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and we will check you guys out in the next Why Run podcast live premiere. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. See you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.